how to host a virtual seller or buyer seminar that can actually work for you on demand while you are not working. If you want more sellers and you want more buyers, this is the way to do it. I'm going to walk you step by step on exactly what we do to attract sellers and never even have to leave our home. Step number 1, you are going to identify who is your ideal client. Do you want sellers? Do you want buyers? Do you want investors? Identify who your client is. You need to know who your avatar is and what are their pain points. What are their problems? Step number 2, create a Facebook ad calling out those homeowners. Sellers in city, thinking about selling. Buyers, stressed out, unable to find your home in XYZ city. Want to buy a home in city? Ready to sell your home in city? Call them out. Run a Facebook ad through the Ads Manager account and target local sellers. You're going to want to spend between $250 to $500 on ad that's targeted to your city, right? And why are you going to do this? Because just using your email list, just using organic is not going to work. You need to pay to play. Now, on average, you should be able to get buyer leads from anywhere from about $6 to $12, seller leads because there's less sellers, but sellers are more motivated and they're usually more ready. Buyers, there's more of them, but usually they aren't quite as ready. Seller leads will cost anywhere from $12 to $25 on average, give or take the season because of, Black Friday, holidays, those kind of things. Facebook ads cost more. But if you can do this, you should be able to fill your event as long as you have a great CRM, you have reminder sequences that are built to convert, you've got text messages, phone calls, emails going out once people book, okay? Then you are going to hold a virtual seminar, okay? Speaking to the pain points that a seller or buyer have. So you would do something like the 5 biggest mistakes that sellers make. The 5 costly mistakes that keep buyers from getting into a home. 5 things that every buyer should never do when buying a home. 5 things that cost sellers thousands of dollars, okay? You are going to do a seminar that talks directly to their pain points. For example, it might be overpricing, not fixing up the home, not disclosing things. For a buyer, it'll be not getting TBD approval. You get the drift, right? Not getting your credit fixed. Not disclosing things, all of those things. Also, during the seminar, you might want to have a co-host. Do not have a partner. I would have a co-host that can help you pay for ads. You can have credit repair people there. You can have other people involved in the transaction, maybe the termite, home inspector, maybe your title and escrow company. They might want to do a very short piece of it and make sure that your call to action during the webinar is going to be book a call. Book a call for a 20-minute strategy session. Do that phone call via Zoom or in person. I would try to do it in person if you can, because you want to develop that connection, right? Second best is doing it on Zoom. Third best is phone call. But here's the deal. When you hold your virtual seller or buyer seminar, you most likely are going to have multiple appointments. You want to get to those appointments quickly. Make sure that they cannot book out on your calendar any longer than 3 days ahead of time. You want to get these people while they are hot. Now, follow-up is going to be your friend. This is when you need to have them on your CRM. If they didn't book a call each and every one of them and say, hey, just checking in. How come you didn't book a call? Anything I can do to improve? And most likely they're going to say, we didn't want to bother you, Krista. And you're going to say, it's not a bother. Let's sit down. Let's meet. Let me help prepare you so that when you are ready to sell, you're ready. Or when you are ready to buy, you're ready. Okay. Follow up. Put them on your CRM. Continue to send emails to them, text messages to them, video content to them, value about the community. Make sure that you have pixeled these people. All these pixeled people are going into Facebook. Now you're targeting them and you're retargeting them with your content so that you're showing up over and over again. And ask them, do you know of anybody else who might be thinking about buying a home? Now I know, or selling a home. I made this seem really, really simple. So do me a favor. We have a training which teaches you from A to Z how to hold a successful buyer seminar, the text message you should send, the emails you should send, how to do a Facebook ad, what the Facebook ad should look like, how to register your phone number so you can actually register, how to do a subdomain, all the things you need to do to hold a successful buyer or seller seminar, and the exact presentation to give, what to do before, what to do after. So in the comments, it'll tell you all about that. So click that and sign up for our training on how to hold a successful buyer or seller seminar, and I'll go into much greater detail. So hope that was helpful. I'm Krista Mashore. I sold over 2,300 homes, top 1% for 19 years. Now I coach agents and professionals across the country on how to dominate their markets. Hope you like this. Please subscribe, ring the bell, do all that thing. Watch the next video and let me know in the comments, what can I do next time? What questions do you have? What video would you like me to record? And thanks for watching.
Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.